welcome to I Learn English. My name is Jed. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about the present perfect progressive. And as always, first I will explain it in English e depois eu explico em português. So, let's get to it. So there are three main ways that we use the present perfect progressive in English, and let's take a look at them. The first way we use it is to express an action that started in the past and just ended or ended very recently. For example, if I'm out of breath and sweaty, someone says, Jed, what were you doing? I could say, oh, I've been running. I've been running and I just stopped. That's why I'm out of breath and sweaty. So that's the first way we can use it for an action that just stopped or very recently stopped. The second way that we use the present perfect progressive is to express an action that started earlier and is still happening at that moment. So it started in the past and is still literally happening now. For example, you could see a couple of colleagues say, hey, what have you guys been doing? What have you been doing from when you got to work up until now? They could say, oh, we've been working on a problem and we still haven't solved it. So we started working on that problem a period of time ago, and we're still working on it at this moment. They could stop. They could continue for 5 minutes. They could continue for the rest of the day. Okay, so that's the second way we use it, for something that started in the past that's still happening. So that's the second way we use it, for something that started in the past and is still happening at this moment. The third way you can use the present perfect progressive in English is for an action that started in the past, is still happening now, and will continue into the future. For example, they've gone fishing. I could say all day. I could say all weekend. I could say for weeks. The idea that it started in the past, is still happening, and will continue into the future. That's the third way we can use the present perfect progressive, which is quite a mouthful to say. Some people learn better through seeing images and graphics. And so I've kind of outlined the three ways we use it with the formation. Normally we do the formation first, but I wanted to kind of talk about the explanations and the way we use it before jumping into the formation. The formation is have or has and a past participle, which is just like we saw with the present perfect simple. But this third part is the present participle, which is an odd construction to think about. We have has, then past participle, then present participle. That's the construction. So I know it seems weird, but let's get used to it because it's not going to change. And we have to adjust. And remember, we're always retraining our mind and our mouth whenever we learn a new language. So let's look at the first example. She's been running. That's the green arrow. So that green arrow started in the past and then ended right before the present. The second example, we've been working since this morning. That's red because it's happening now. And again, it could stop. It could go for a couple more minutes, or it could go into the future. So that's the red one. It has those multiple options there. And then finally, we have the blue option, which is they've gone fishing for the day, which is started in the past, continuing now, and will continue for sure in the future. So this was a visual representation of the three main ways that we use the present perfect progressive. So again, to give you an example of the three different ways that we can use the present perfect, will we use our friend Mario? And Mario could come in and say, hey, Jed, what's the matter with you? And I'm sweaty and out of breath. And I look over, I say, Mario, I've been running. I've been running. So it just ended, or it ended a few minutes ago. That's one way we can use the present perfect progressive. But then maybe later I see Mario and he's holding a pencil. And I say, hey, Mario, what have you been doing? Mario says, oh, I've been writing. I say, oh, okay. And I leave. Mario could stop writing. He could continue writing, maybe for a minute, maybe for days because he's very inspired. Okay, so that's another way that we use the present perfect progressive. Some final thoughts for the present perfect progressive. The main idea with this verb tense is the idea of continuity, that an action started in the past and either just ended or is still happening at the moment or might continue into the future. Those are the three possibilities there. And the main idea with all of them is continuity and how far and how long does each action last. It's most commonly used with been, the present perfect progressive. It doesn't have to be, but it most commonly is. And then continue to practice until they feel normal. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I hope this helped answer some questions. If it didn't, feel free to type anything in the comment box and we can get in contact. And now we will continue the class in Portuguese. Oi, gente. O present perfect progressive. Vamos falar sobre isso, sobre esse verb tense. A ideia principal com o present perfect progressive, nem vou tentar falar em português, tem três usos principais. O primeiro uso é para uma ação que começou no passado e acabou de terminar. Tipo, se eu fico muito suor, Jed, what have you been doing? E aí eu falaria, oh, I've been running. That's why eu fico suor e fedendo, tá? Então, isso é o primeiro uso. Segundo uso, uma ação que começou no passado e está começando até agora, até esse momento. Por exemplo, we've been working on this problem all morning and still haven't solved it. A gente começou com esse problema no início do trabalho e ficamos até agora tentando resolver. E talvez vai terminar, talvez precise de mais 5 minutos, ou talvez precise do resto do dia. Tá, esse é o segundo jeito. O terceiro jeito é para algo que já começou e está em ação agora e vai continuar até o futuro. Tipo, they've gone fishing all day, eu poderia falar they've gone fishing all weekend or for a while. E essa ideia de continuar até o futuro. Eu tentei fazer um gráfico para visualizar. E a formação fica bem parecido ao present perfect simple, com have or has primeiro, e depois o past participle, e agora depois o present participle. She has been running. Isso teria o exemplo que eu dei de alguém ficar suando muito, seria o certo verde, tá? Que acabou de terminar, que terminar bem recente no passado. E a segunda, we have been working since this morning, é o certo vermelho, que continua até esse momento e talvez pode parar, talvez pode continuar mais 5 minutos, ou talvez pode continuar até o final do dia, ou até mais. E terceiro, they have gone fishing for the day, com o setor azul, que começou já, continua nesse momento e vai continuar até o futuro. Esses são os três jeitos principais de usar o present perfect progressive. Então, vou fazer o mesmo exemplo em português com meu amiguinho Mário. E pode ser que um dia o Mário chega na minha casa e eu fico suando pra caramba. E o Mário pede, Jed, what have you been doing? E eu falo, oh, hey, Mario, I've been running. That's why I'm sweating and out of breath. I've been running and just stopped. Okay. Then maybe later I see Mario. Oh, e eu vejo o Mário. E talvez depois eu vejo o Mário com um penselzinho, tá? E eu falo, oh, Mário, what have you been doing this morning? E o Mário fala, oh, Jed, I've been writing. E eu falo, ah, tá. E eu vou embora. O Mário pode parar de escrever, pode continuar, ou, sei lá, talvez mais 5 minutos, ou até muito mais. Talvez está tá ficando muito inspirado e escreve por 2 dias. Mas essa aí são os 3 sentidos do Present Perfect Progressive. É uma ação que começou no passado e ou acabou de começar, ou está continuando até esse momento, ou vai continuar até o futuro. Valeu! E para terminar, lembra que a ideia principal com esse tempo verbal é a ideia de continuidade, tá? Geralmente usamos com been, tipo I've been working, they've been doing. E lembra os 3 jeitos principais que usamos. E tem que treinar. E fica treinando, porque lembra, o mais que você treina, o mais normal que vai sentir. Então, muito obrigado, gente. Eu espero que essa aula ajudou com algumas dúvidas. E se precisar entrar em contato, só digitar algo no comment box e vamos ficar em contato. E boa sorte e bons estudos.